beautiful Cancerians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for anything at all, it is not me, it is a scam. I do not have Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. So if anyone from those platforms contacts you regarding anything at all or asks you for anything at all, please report them. It is a scam. Let's get straight to your twin flame reading, my beautiful Cancerians. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know regarding their twin flame journey? We have spiritual growth. We have true gem. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We also have travel. Whenever I get the travel card, it is about spiritual ascension. And it's almost like we got past life and we've got wallflower. Okay, so, oh, they said one and one more. Wow, they normally do not want one more. That's normally quite enough, but they want that one. We've got gifts. Okay, so what they're giving me here is that you're basically, before I start, they're giving me that your twin flame separation period, whether you're with your twin flame now or you were, you're currently separated, or you were with them and you're thinking about walking away, they're indicating that part of your twin flame journey was to separate from this person in order to explore your emphatic gifts. So basically, you're a natural healer, you're meant to explore creativity, come back to your center. I haven't been getting that energy with all twin flame unions, but they've given it to me with this one before I even start. Okay, so we have past life connection. And you and this person have a contract, of course. Yeah, as soon as you met this person, you felt like you knew them before. There's a familiarity there. So if you're questioning that, that's coming up as a thumbs up that you and this person have got a soul contract. I mean, this is an obvious thing for me to say, but this is what's coming out with this card, so I have to give you what I'm getting. I hate stating the obvious, but I have to give what I'm getting. So, now this person, that the twin flame, knows also that there is a familiarity that they cannot deny. There's something deeper here. It's almost like when you and this person first met each other, it was like you felt really at home with each other. And I feel like, I'm going to pull a card on it, but I feel like that's what kind of made this person a little bit wary, like, oh, I'm getting in too deep. Now, Cancer, I feel like you didn't mind getting in too deep. I feel like you questioned it at first, but yeah, this person sabotaged. Okay, they got it all up in their head about it. And this person, we got the Five of Swords here in the reverse. So this person, they're indicating that they've come. It's almost like they've come to peace with this situation, but they really caused a lot of trouble for themselves by overthinking it. There's a lot of mental conflict here. So this person went right up into their head as soon as they felt like they knew you, it was familiar. They're like, what is this? It's like they met you and they've never experienced anything like it, Cancer, is what they're giving me. I'll go one more on it, but they're indicating, how would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Yeah, this person, whoa, I think this person is ready to take that leap of faith, but they overthought it at first. This person needed to go away and really think about things. I mean, Cancer, you're the sort of person, you don't dive on all in first. Either. I feel like you really think about things and weigh things up, but you get caught up in the emotion. I feel like whoever this person is a little bit more heady in their energy, a little bit more analytical. So we will go deeper and find out. But this person, I feel like this person, they wanted to see where it would go, is how I'm getting. And they wanted to, it's almost like this person your twin flame tends to like coast in things, but then when they felt this familiarity with you, they felt themselves falling deeper and deeper, and then they were like, whoa, I'm out. It's almost like they pulled the ripcord on the parachute. I don't know why they're giving it to me like that. They ejected themselves out of the vicinity to really think things through, but now they're kind of like coasting. They're coming down to earth, as it were, and recognizing that this is their destiny. Okay, so let's just move on, and we'll go deeper in the cards anyway. But we got spiritual growth. Now, for those who do not know what a twin flame journey is, There's often a runner and a chaser. There's a separation period, and it's for spiritual growth, for spiritual ascension. You meet almost like your other half, okay? You meet someone who is a divine counterpart who has similar sort of triggers within them that you do, and you trigger the hell out of each other. And, excuse me, it is in order to break part of yourself open to heal, okay, and to spiritually ascend. Also, it is to rediscover yourself, because there is gifts here. You've been bestowed some spiritual gifts that were meant to be explored for the greater good. So we will come to that, but they are indicating that there's change here. You and this person, you changed each other and your frequency. Now I feel like Cancer, that your energy, your frequency was changed automatically. I feel like you were already on a path of self-discovery, and you I feel like this just helped you along the way, whereas your twin flame, I feel like there's avoidant energy there, but we will go a little bit deeper into that. We've got True Gem. You know what, they give this to me on occasion, and maybe it's because, you know, it is such a well-known image. I don't know. I feel like maybe this is the third time something like this has come up. Maybe not for your sign, but the image of it or the thing of it has come up. They just give me Batman, okay? I don't know why, but I mean, when I think of Batman, Batman is a crusader, someone who fights for justice, for social justice, someone who can be relied on when there's like an SOS. So perhaps you felt, Cancer, that this person, you know, male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. Maybe you are their Batman, okay, or they are your Batman. We've got a little bit of a horn going on outside. And what I mean by that is someone who is there when there is an emergency, or when someone is feeling that things are not going well in their life. They send out an SOS beacon. Be wary of that energy, Cancer, because you're not here to fix anybody, okay? You're here to fix yourself, of course. We all are here to fix ourselves and learn. And let's face it, you know, I got to correct myself on that, which is we're not broken, okay? We're not broken. We have spiritual ascension, which is to go further than we are from where we start. So, you know, if you think that you're broken, I want to correct myself on that. It's not the case, okay? Yes, we can mend parts of ourselves and heal parts of ourselves, but intrinsically, you know, I feel like we got to be whole in order to meet another person halfway. But there's something here about that SOS kind of complex. So if you find that this twin flame tends to come back to you when their things are going badly in their world, or they're in need of some sort of healing or solace, just be a little bit mindful, because that could be like a pattern or an addiction that is going on, that is perpetuating in your relationship. Now, Cancer, there ain't nobody on this planet who doesn't love to be needed or wanted by somebody. So yes, it would appeal to part of that aspect of each of us, not just you Cancerians, but to each of us that feels that you have a purpose to help another person, or that you are needed in some way. We all like to feel we have a place in the world. But if you are finding that you are constantly picking this person up, being a crutch to this person, it's a little bit unhealthy energy. There is some sort of codependency going on there as well. So just be mindful of that. It is coming up, and it's making my skin, I don't know if you can see, all my veins are coming up. It's making me feel quite nervous and sweaty, okay? So I feel like there's a bit of a pattern here. So whilst Batman is a wonderful image to keep coming up, and maybe you call this person Batman, or they call you Batman, or you just watch the film Batman, or in some way you're looking at an image of Batman, I don't know. For some reason, they're giving it to me, and I'm trying to decode what it could mean. So what they're indicating here is you've got a beautiful heart, Cancer. It is actually a true gem, okay? Cancerians are wonderfully emotional. They're so feeling and emphatic. They understand, they are nurturing, they caring. They don't have many people in their social circle, but the ones that they have, they, you know, hold them tightly with love and care and attention. So I also feel like you actually teach people how to love themselves, which is a wonderful gift. And I feel like that is something that maybe you are exploring at this moment in time, whether you are using your gifts through art, creativity, spoken word, or in some sort of healing practice. Perhaps you work in healthcare. I feel like you're very nurturing, and you give a lot of yourself anyway, okay? That is testament to who you are. But make sure, Cancer, that your twin flame is, digging deep with you also and wanting to get to know you on that deeper level. Now, the thing with twin flames is you get deep quite quickly, but it's a different deep. It's a sort of like not spoken psychic kind of energy that you kind of just know each other, right? But a solid foundation still needs to be built. What they're indicating with this card, if you think about a precious stone, it needs to be mined, okay? People need to dig deep. They need to search for it. They need to clear away all the muck, the crap and everything like that that's around it. And then they find the actual piece of rock, and then they have to chip away at the rock to reveal the true gem underneath, okay, Cancer? So make sure this person is doing that. I have to say, if this person, now, twin flame journey is very difficult. Not everybody takes the journey, so please be mindful of the journey that you're about to take. Painful but rewarding if it comes to fruition. So I just have to say that some people want to take it, some people do not, and that's your call. We all have free will. I'm here to understand the energy in order to transmute the future energy for whatever I'm getting through. Excuse me. Now, just as I was saying that, I heard thunder. Okay, thunder. So if you've got a thunderstorm as you're listening to this, I just heard a rumble of thunder. If that's you, there's something in this message for you in this whole reading, okay? I mean, if it's not for you, it doesn't mean it's not your reading, just means that they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. But thunder, I mean, is always... Thunder is, how can I put this? When you hear the rumble of thunder in the distance before it comes, so maybe you feel like your twin flame is coming towards you. It's almost like it's almost like an undercurrent of a warning, and I don't mean warning as in red flag, but you may feel their presence coming before they actually, before the lightning actually comes in. So I'm not sure how to decode that other than there's a rumbling. Okay, that's what I heard. Anyway, moving on. If you find, and there is a chaser and a runner, if you find that you have been constantly chasing, you're always the person to message, you're always the person to make a plan or anything like that, the point of a twin flame journey is that the chaser eventually stops and they go, hang on a minute, what about my self-worth? What about my self-respect? And they disconnect. Now, it doesn't mean they disconnect from replying to somebody if they message them. What it means is they're no longer feeding the energy to the relationship obsessively. So they take a step back and they try as much as they can to disconnect from the energy. Then the person who's running feels that, and then they start to chase, and it's vice versa. You become the runner, okay? So I just want you to be aware of that, because you're such a giving, wonderful creature that sometimes people take advantage of that. So if someone is not messaging you back, or is not actually initiating any plans to meet or call or any of those things, take note. Let someone miss you. They just said, let someone miss you. Very important, because absence makes the heart grow fonder. And I know a lot of people are going to come back and say, but what about out of sight, out of mind? No. Human nature, if you really think about the traits of human nature, and you're not playing a game, you're actually stating your boundaries and honoring your self-worth. Human nature is, they normally want what is not readily available to them, what they have to work for to prove that they deserve it. Okay, so I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's what they're giving me with this True Gem card. That's a lot of energy to come out that one card. Now we have travel, so spiritual ascension here. By teaching somebody, your twin flame, soulmate, whoever, even people in your life, friends, family, if you teach people that you want them in your life, you don't need them in your life, and that you're willing to go in search of your happiness elsewhere, if you cannot find it where you are, you teach someone about the boundaries that you have in your life, and they either step up or they step out, okay? So they're really indicating here that you're in an energy where you're willing to sort of walk away from something in order to find your peace of mind, your happiness, and your own soul. Come back to your source, come back to your center. That actually teaches someone that they're about to lose you. So if they're about to lose, and again, it's not a game. It is about teaching someone boundaries. So they're highlighting it with that card. Very strong sort of messages coming through on your twin flame reading this month, my beautiful Cancerians. Now we have Wallflower. Gifts come to last, they asked me. Wallflower. So Wallflower, you may have felt like you are always left out, or you're feeling a bit left out in the cold, abandoned emotionally. And you may also feel like right now, everyone else is having fun, partnering up or not partnering up, but they're having fun, and you feel like you're pretty fed up with this situation. You may also feel like your twin flame tends to dip their toe into the union and then withdraw. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card on that energy before we move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Okay, so they just said, it could be a name, but they just said Trixie to me, Trixie. So justice in the reverse. So you may feel like this person's unkind, unfair, maybe even dishonest. This person is not, they're being selfish in their energy. This person is a lack of accountability at the moment. Now, each person in the twin flame union has something to learn. And theirs is definitely accountability, but also to open up, because when you get the Justice card in the reverse, it indicates this person tends to not really make a decision. They sit on the fence, they're in and out, they're wishy-washy, they're avoidant, and it's an indication that this person, you may not trust this person because they're not upfront, or they haven't told you how they feel, or they may be, as I said, they're dipping their toe in the relationship, so they're not being fair to you because they're keeping you on hold. Now, that tends to happen with twin flame union, but what the trick is, as I said, is to sort of get on with your own life, and what is meant for you will never pass you by. Your twin flame will ascend if they will ascend, basically. Whether it's at the same time as you, as in, later on you may find a soulmate, for example, Cancer. So this is what happens quite a lot. The twin flame finds a soulmate, and the other twin flame, when they have ascended, they come back to find their twin, and actually it's too late. So, it still does work out in some cases, but anyway, I'm just giving you different examples. But the Justice card in reverse, you do not trust this person, or you feel like that they are always, not accountable for their actions. There's always some sort of excuse, and you're like, I'm done with this. Okay, so I feel like there is an energy of you walking away or showing this twin flame that you're gone, unless they level up with you. Excuse me. Sorry, I've been a little bit taking some days off because I haven't been feeling the best. I am better, but occasionally it's going to be this really annoying cough. So anyway, we've got gifts. So definitely this union was blocked for you to explore some sort of gift here for you. We've got, okay, first of all, we've got the Four of Swords. This is solitary energy. And, as I said, this was meant to happen. You were meant to be in a solitary energy and be ready to explore. I feel like something to do with your voice is important, okay? Swords, they're sort of like pointing up there, and they're really highlighting those to me in the water, that they are, your voice is so important. And I feel like either your experience is something that you're actually communicating to other people, or this twin flame separation or union has really taught you something about psyche, human psyche, and mankind in general. And it's allowing you to understand other people's pain. There's something about that. You're understanding other people's sadness and connecting to them in empathy. So either that's part of your work, or that you feel like that is what you have witnessed within you as this has happened for you. But the Five of Cups, as you can see, is basically saying, get ready. You were meant to be separated. You were meant to feel this loss, basically. This person regrets what happened. But they're indicating here with this Five of Cups, it's always about perspective, because this person here is mourning the loss when actually, if they just turned around, they could see what they're set to gain. So when two people come together, and a lot of people say, is it the wrong time? Excuse me. No, it's perfectly the right time. You don't meet people by accident. Everything happens for a reason. You meet that person exactly when you're meant to spin each other off into different areas for exploring your soul and vibrationally ascending, and then you sort of swirl back into each other's orbit, and then you've had different experiences that have changed you, you mature, and then you come back in together. So I feel like, it is a work in progress. They just said a work in progress, but there is everything still to gain, is what they're indicating. There is love, Cancer. So if you're feeling pretty solitary and alone, they're indicating that there is love. As you can see, the two cups there, they're still standing, they're still full. So there is love. It's just about sort of recognizing it when it's to come on in. Okay. But they want me to go again on this gifts card. Okay, thank you so much. I'm sure grateful. So we got two major signs here about confidence, low self-confidence, feeling like you're not enough. This person neglected you or was indecisive here. They disconnected and resisted you, and you may have questioned your beauty. You may have questioned your soul. You may have questioned your confidence because of it. You may have, this person, they tend to self-sabotage is what I'm getting. It's had a knock-on effect with you, Cancer. You are beautiful or handsome, however you feel, you identify, whatever energy you identify with those words, male or female, not a gender-specific reading, but you're actually a beautiful soul, no matter what body you came in, okay? And actually, when you're confident about who you are, and because we can't change this, I mean, it came up the other day. Of course, if people want to have a nip and a tuck here everywhere to make themselves happy, then of course, I'm not here to judge anybody. As long as people are happy, I am ecstatic. That's what I'm here for, to raise vibrations. And if everyone's raising their vibrations in their own way, and it involves that, great. I'm all up for that. But I feel like you questioned, like, how were you not enough after this? There was a point. And Spirit says, you know, they want you to recognize, have clarity that it's not about that, okay? They want you to realize that this was your lesson to learn about self-worth, that trust is a very, very, very hard thing to earn. And it is so easy to lose. You can break it in a second with a person, excuse me. But we have to recognize that we are strong enough within ourselves to withstand that storm, that we are okay. If we meet someone halfway and we say, okay, here's my heart, I'm trusting you that you will not break it. The other person says, okay, here's mine, I trust you the same way. The trust, of course, has to lie in that to some degree, but the major trust is the trust in yourself, Cancer, that no matter what happens, you got this. Whether they walk away, whether they, say, I can't do this now. Can we take a break? And they come back to it. Whether they're not meant for you, no matter what happens, you're strong enough to walk away. Okay, and that's what you're teaching them. That's the most important lesson about trust. Trusting in yourself that you got this. That no matter what happens, you're going to be okay by yourself. And that is a most important lesson that a lot of us have to learn. We came here to learn. I didn't realize it until I had been really, really badly brokenhearted. And it's only years later that I recognized the strength it required to rebuild everything. And in that strength, I realized, whoa, no one will ever be able to do that again. I will still give my heart. I will always open myself up. And of course I have, and all of those things. But the strength comes from knowing that no matter what happens, we can walk away. Okay? Because rather than seeking approval or love or strength from another person, it's within. Okay? And that person should do the same for themselves, and then you come together. That's what I mean. You come together whole. You don't go in search of your other half because you're giving your power away. Okay, anyway, enough of that. The Judgment card, excuse me. The Judgment card is about rebirth, second chances, okay? So you maybe have a little bit of lack of confidence in the fact of a second chance with this person because they knocked your confidence, maybe made you feel like you're not enough. Now, this person does have regret, but just be mindful that confidence is key. Confidence is attractive, okay? Nothing is more alluring than a person who says, I'm really confident to walk away from you unless you offer me something that, I deserve. And that's not an egotistical thing, because why would you want to take something less than you deserve, Cancer? If it's less than you deserve right now, imagine in 5 years' time when the sparkly bit of a relationship has faded away. What are you left with then? Whatever behavior you're getting right now, if it's not good enough for you, then times it by 5, times it by 10, because in the future, it's going to magnify. All our bad habits come out later on when we're really comfortable with someone. So you know the drill. You've been there. But the Judgment card indicates this person is coming back around. They do want a second chance with you. The Judgment card is the card of second chances. But right now, you're in the spiritual gift zone where you're building your confidence back up and saying, I'm not taking that, okay? So that's what I'm getting from those cards. Wow, you got a lot going on in the first set of cards, which is unusual. I think Virgo got the same. They had a lot to say with that section. So maybe you've got strong Virgo placements or you're dealing with a Virgo. So let's see what's going, whoa. Okay. Okay, so mature man. Now, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. We've got, oh gosh, we've got message, we've got lovers, we've got house, we've got false person. Interesting that that name came up, Trixie. Okay, because Trixie can be like Trixie, like a trickster. Okay, so I'll pull a card on that name. We've got child and we've got toil and labor. Okay, I'm going to pull a card on the name. I mean, maybe your name is Trixie, you know, or maybe you have a pet called Trixie or something like that. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Okay, baggage. So, I mean, it could be a person with baggage that's about to have an awakening or an epiphany, or things are about to turn in their favor for happiness. Because those two cards, I mean, the Ten of Wands is about boundaries. It is about things becoming so exhausting that, you know, you got to set down those boundary, those heavy sort of sticks there. As you can see, that person is really close by to the house. So they're about to be able to set down their heavy load and come into some sort of happy energy, something positive. So perhaps it's a person, rather than it being trickster energy, it is a person's name or it is a pet name or something. So please take it as it resonates. Anyway, the protagonist energy, mature man. Again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. I know it says man, but it says that someone is maturing. This is either what you require, Cancer, or this is what you are becoming. Okay, depending on who you are reading, watching this reading. But what they're indicating here is that just when the counterpart, the divine counterpart, comes looking for the soulmate, the twin flame, the other heart, well, not the other half, the counterpart, one light is brighter than the other. This actually happened in the twin flame reading for Virgo as well. Okay, so this is the thing. There's a turning point here, which means, as you can see, this man, it's got one finger out, so this person is recognizing they're having an awakening, Cancer, that you are the one and that they want to come towards you. And I feel like you're also recognizing that you're in search of your happiness. And so far to date, this union may have been quite fraught with energy. So you've been really questioning it. And I feel like you've been trying to disconnect from this energy because you feel that you've matured and that, you know, there's been a lot of obstacles here, because number 5 is the number of obstacles. I feel like you've learned a lot. I mean, all the books there, they're indicating that you have got, you've had a very painful lesson, let's put it that way, about giving and not receiving in return, and also being restricted. They're showing me the man's suit, okay, how everything is sort of like suited and booted, quite restricted. I mean, very respectable looking, but also repressive. So they're giving me this energy of this person who has withheld their emotions, kept them pent up, but now they're recognizing that all the knowledge they have and wherever they've been in the world, they've had an epiphany moment where, like, no matter where I go, I still think about Cancer. Okay, I feel like they're always thinking about you. Okay, I also feel like, well, definitely they're coming towards you. Some of them may be living elsewhere, like further afield, like even maybe in another country. So I'm picking up that energy. So please take that as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Or maybe you're thinking about moving to another country as well, and you're thinking about that there will be distance between you and this person after you make some lifestyle choices. So I'm just seeing like emigration or something happening here. We've got message. So this person is going to be reaching out. You may not have heard from this person for a while, but just like the Virgo reading, I feel, and also Scorpio reading, I feel like this person has written a message to you before and may have even told you that they wrote a message, but they never sent it to you. Okay, that is true, actually. If you don't believe them on that, that is true, is what they're giving me. But this person is going to write a message to you. Seeing if I can see what it's about, what it says. I mean, there's nothing in this card, of course, but sometimes I get an energy, a feel, sort of they show me something. So the only sentence that I'm getting is, where did it all go wrong? Where did it all go wrong? So either this person is asking themselves this question, or this is a message that they sent to you, or is part of a message that they sent to you. This is a very big question for this person. Where did it all go wrong? I feel like your twin flame is asking that, not just in terms of the twin flame union, but in terms of their life. because this Batman thing is coming up again. So Justice. Okay, so this person is receiving some major karma, let's put it that way. The Justice card is coming up in the upright this time. So I feel like this person is, they're starting to look at things from a truthful position. They're starting to look at things from an accountable position. And where did it all go wrong? I feel like they may be feeling a little bit sorry for themselves because the universe may have dealt them a little bit of a blow. And as you can see, the Nine of Pentacles, either this person is financially having some issues there, but I feel like this person is looking at how they did not invest in a relationship with you, and they want to find a solution. And the way that they're trying to, it's almost like absolve themselves, is open up the question, where did it all go wrong? So that you and this person can have an open discussion about where you both went wrong, because this person doesn't want to openly say, first of all, they did wrong in some ways. I mean, it takes two to tango. I'm not here to blame anybody. We all are accountable in relationships for something. You know, there's many things that I said in the past that I go, oof, gosh, if I was now, I'd love to take all those things back because I did not mean them. But in anger, we just, you know, rip people a new one because we're hurt. Hurt people, you know. So we all, none of us are saints, let's put it that way. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with sort of opening up to that. Just because, okay, they're indicating here, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but no matter how spiritually ascended you are, no matter how many times you've been sort of very calm in situations and people have taken your quietness or your rising above integrity for weakness, there is nothing weak about you, Cancer, okay? You can rip a new one for people at the best of times, okay? So, and it's okay to do that as well, because it actually says, I've had enough. I can't take this no more. So, but this person is really looking at how they did not invest, how they took too long to invest is what they're giving me, how they took too long to invest in this relationship. They still want to find a solution. So the question is, where did it all go wrong? That's going to figure at some point in this message to you, if it hasn't already. But it's in a resistance position, so I feel like this person, it's either something they've written and they're waiting to send to you, or they've just sent to you, but they've avoided sending it for quite a while. Now, the outcome position, we got the Lover's card. So this person knows that you're twin flame. They know that you are their divine counterpart, and they want to solidify something. But there's something right at the root here. I knocked that by accident, sorry. Excuse me. There's something right at the root here. There's poison ivy right on this person's foot. Okay, it's just touching their foot. So I feel like there's something here with this, and it's also number 15, which is the Devil card. So this person may have some sort of attachment still, some sort of pattern. I feel like it's got to do with this Batman thing, which is they tend to reach out to you when they need care, attention, solace. The world is not treating them very well, and they're feeling a bit, you know, jaded. They tend to come towards you because they find you a beacon of peace, someone who is compassionate, someone who is emotionally secure for them, and is very generous with your emotions. Okay, obviously they find you very attractive in many ways, even though you may have doubted your wonderful self at some point. I'm just going to quickly pull a card on that Lover's card. How do I receive? Thank you so much. Yeah, this person tends to avoid their feelings. They tend to run away, ghost you perhaps even. This person, the Seven of Swords is an energy of not opening up. Could also be dishonest or avoidant. This person, you may have felt like they betrayed you in some way. We will go deeper and find out with the Celtic Cross what's gone on there. But the Seven of Swords is an energy of someone who keeps, you know, it's almost like they come in, communicate, dip their toe into the relationship, then disappear. Okay, so they've got a bit of a habit going on there, perhaps with you. So just be mindful of that red flag. That is something that spiritually they have to work out by themselves before they come to you in full energy. Now we've got House. It is number 20, so that is the Judgment card, and that is about second chances. So this person, I feel like, it's interesting. This person is having an awakening. All the lights are on in this house. Okay, this person is recognizing where they want to settle down, and they want a second chance with you. So putting two and two together, this person wants to build a home with you. They actually are recognizing that for all the fortune that they have built, or the stability that they have built in their life, they've been very guarded. This person, like, it's a very very lavish, but very gated property, okay? And this person very keeps a tight rein on their emotions. But I feel like they're seeing that clearly now. There's only one light that is not on yet, and that's the doorway in this card, okay? And they're really pointing it out to me, so as a signifier. So this person, they've all but opened the door. So they've been thinking a lot. They're about to message you if they haven't already. They're about to really let you in. That's the final stage, letting you in to have something stable, because they know that you're twin flame. That would not show up for no reason. Now we got false person. So I'm going to pull a card on that. False person, this person, they fanned the flames of passion with you, and they may have worn a mask. Now that means they may have had some sort of bravado. They may have said, you know, been very avoidant. They deeply felt emotions for you, but avoided their energy. Could also be that they kept a secret from you, because the fan is over this woman's mouth there. Again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. You may have also felt like this person, because 8 is the number of self. So when I look at this card, I think this person deceived themselves. They found you attractive, their fires burnt for you, and yet they wore a mask. They acted like there was nothing. And you're like, but I thought something was happening here. So I want to pull a card on it. I mean, if we get the 7 of Swords again, we've got a very emotionally avoidant person. So the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Now the 8 of Pentacles in reverse is a card of ambition, perfectionism. This person, I feel like they would like to repair it with you, the damage that they've done, but it doesn't tell me what secret. Now either they are secretly ambitious and they went after a goal, a dream, a career. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Wounded warrior. Queen of Swords. Someone who's very unkind. They did not speak the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. The Queen of Swords is in the reverse. This person, now, either they didn't want to hurt you further, or they felt like they'd hurt you enough. They didn't want to tell you something. There's a secret here. Now this secret could be to do with their home life, because we got childhood wounding here, number 18. That's the moon card, okay? So something deep from childhood has prevented this person from committing to relationships. So either they are emulating a family sort of cycle of children. Okay, let me put it this way. Children learn what love is about when they're young. They see and absorb like a sponge everything around them. So this person may have witnessed sort of wounded warrior kind of barriers in their own home life. Especially from a mother type figure, someone who is very cold and sharp in their energy. So I feel like this person is emulating something here, and is, I mean, they may not even have a secret, but because they're so distant or mysterious in their energy, it could have come across that way. Now, I always want to see the best in people, but I am aware that there is the worst in people too. So this person could have just been plain old nasty. And if that is the case, Cancer, I gotta say, be questioning your twin flame union and whether you really want this person back. I mean, they're showing me someone who's ambitious, but someone who is wounded, someone who, persists, fights, has a barrier, doesn't let people in readily, someone who may have been hurt before they got to you, but also someone who is emotionally avoidant. And possibly could have pushed you away and even lied to you to, get out of the situation, not tell you. But they're recognizing, because it is number of the self. So they've been lying to themselves, deceiving themselves. We got number 18 as well. Number 18, this card always talks about, for me, childhood wounding or witnessing something as a child that has now played out in a full cycle. In their relationships, not just in their love relationships, but in general, avoidant, always seeking comfort. This person always seeking comfort. There's something about this person where they feel like they're not enough fully, and it's almost like, okay, they're just giving me something which is, they're giving me two things. One is Andrew, Andrew, the name Andrew. Now, I know this has come up before for a reading. It may not have come up for your reading before, Cancer, but Andrew is what they're giving me. So if that's your name or it resonates for you in some way, you're a person or a person who introduced you to your twin flame or whatever, please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. But there's something about this person that they definitely come back to you for comfort. It's almost like the love they never had. That's what I'm getting with this person. And we got toil and labor. Now, toil and labor is number 38. When you reduce it, 3 plus 8 is 11. So that is the soul path number. So this person has worked really hard for where they're at, but also they recognize that there is work to be done. And you and this person, I mean, you are twin flames. You are meant to be together if you can spiritually ascend, but it's not going to be plain sailing. I got to tell it to you now, because the toil and labor card indicates that there is an awakening. All those lights are on, and this person is working to come back towards you. But as you can see, this cat remains, which means, you know, there's a part of this person that is, okay, now, Spirit did not say this to me, and I did not, this is not from me, but someone out there just said alley cat. They're an alley cat. So if that is you who said that, there's something in this reading for you, but I just picked up on your energy. So, like, I mean, high five. But what they're giving me more than alley cat is independent spirit. So they're giving me an energy of this person being someone who has avoided settling down in their energy. And right now they're showing me, bizarrely, they're showing me a rake. You know when it's the fall and you get your rake out and you do the leaves and you bring it up? They're showing me a rake. So either that is something that is resonant for you. I'm not sure really how it would be. Maybe a rake, you know, it tends to the dead leaves, so it takes away anything that prevents growth. So perhaps that's what they're showing me, or maybe you're actually in the garden doing a bit of raking. I don't know. Please take it as it resonates. Now let's go and see what is coming next. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We've got keep an open mind. This card has been coming out a lot, and stay optimistic about your love life. They want me to go one more, so I will. This could be the one. Chemistry and trust. Okay. So we got keep an open mind. This person is different from your usual type, Cancer. That's what really gets to you. You are like, this person, how did they get under the radar? How did they get into your skin? There's some chains here they're showing me. Interesting. I've never noticed chains in this card before. There's something that you may feel completely attached to this person. What is that? Now, this is not going to resonate for everyone. It's almost like they're showing me a harp with a lock on it. A harp. You know, one of those, the instrument, a harp, with a padlock on it. I've never seen a harp in real life, and I certainly don't think they've got a lock on it, but they're showing me a harp with a lock, a harp with a lock on it, padlock. So either you play a harp, or a harp means something to you in some way and it's got a lock on it. Maybe you and your person, it was a romantic sort of gesture to put a lock on a harp. I mean, you know, some people put locks on bridges and things. So, I mean, it could be anything really. So please, or maybe you put a lock that looks like a harp on a bridge or something like that. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. This could be the one. What they mean by that, of course, it says you've already met the romantic partner you seek, but I feel like this could be the one time where you and this person spiritually ascend. So we will have a look at that, because even though this card came out, I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like this person's still got a little bit of work to do before they come back to you fully. I have to give it to you. We'll see a little bit deeper, but we got chemistry. Of course, you know that already. There's a very strong magnetic connection here. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Has come out there for you. Oh. Okay, this is not going to resonate for everyone. Okay, so they're indicating someone has just come back from visiting a place of rest for somebody dear to them. So if that is you, but obviously place of rest, I mean a graveyard or something. So if that is you, I'm sending you a huge hug there, but they're acknowledging that you came. Okay, so whoever that was, they're acknowledging that you came to visit. And they're thankful, they're grateful, and they're sending lots of love. Okay, so again, that's not going to resonate for everyone, but if that's you, they're sending you a lot of love and thanks. And we've got trust. And it says this situation, I mean, that never happens in a reading, never. So, you know, I get those energies sometimes. It's just never really in a reading. So, yeah, that's very unusual. But anyway, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. Now, as you can see, there's two people there clearly in love with each other. This person is, they're holding a wand or a stick over Cupid. So they're keeping love at bay. They're keeping love at a distance. Okay, and as you can see, the red armband indicates this person is hurt. They're wearing their hurt on their sleeve. I feel like Cancer, when you're hurt, I mean, at first I feel like you try and be very, very strong and contain it, but then it's like a dam. It busts, and then it just all comes out, and you're like trying to push it back in, but it doesn't. Being a water element, you know, and I'm a water element too, it's difficult to keep when really it is rising within you. I mean, there's no stopping it. Okay, so I do feel like this person feels like love in general is not something they wanted to be touched by, but it was too late. You got in deep with this person, and this person, I feel like this person was hurt before. So before you met them, it's almost like they got a lot of angst beforehand. So whether that was when they were a teenager, when they were younger, when they were a child, there's something that has hurt this person deeply before they even met you. Okay, so, and this person doesn't want to get close to anybody or anything, because I feel like either this person has known loss or heartache or sadness before they got to you, and they just see love as a one-way street to loss or heartbreak. That's how this person's playing out. So they're changing that. They're really looking at it because they're showing how it's left them sort of on their own, Cancer, or distant from relationships. So protagonist energy, we got the Emperor. Interesting, we've got mature man and the Emperor. So there is definitely a spiritual sort of maturity happening here. We've got the High Priestess, so that is intuition. That is Virgo energy. We got Aries energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? We got the Moon card, which is your card, of course. Again, intuitive energy. They wanted me to go again, so I will. Okay, so we have the Chariot. Again, your energy. Very, very strong energy, Cancer. You are finding the power, empowerment in this reading. Now, we got the Emperor energy. So now this is the protagonist energy. You want this person to mature and step up to the plate, or you're out. You're making a plan for the future that involves what you want for the future. And if this person can join you, then great. You're someone, Cancer, that this person can depend on, someone who has got a plan for the future, settling down. You're looking for that person to join you. Now, I do feel like it has caused you a lot of angst, a lot of worry, because this person has been very mature in their energy, has not planned for the future, and has thrown up a lot of avoidant energy that has put you into chaos. You may have felt completely powerless in this situation, but it's been quite a worrying, kind of painful energy. But still, you found the courage, you found the power to put that focus, that attention on your needs and move forward regardless. So I feel like you're walking away from this union because we got the Chariot card here. Now, when you start to walk away from the union, as I said, this person then comes back towards you to find you, Cancer, and matures. So it is a case of that yin and yang working in sort of in different kind of energy sets, but eventually coming into balance to slot in together. The High Priestess indicates you mistrust this situation, you mistrust this person, Cancer. Deep down, it's in the resistance position, so it's like you got it in the reverse. The High Priestess, she is a sorceress. She knows things. She doesn't know why she knows things, but she just does. She trusts in the mystery of the universe, and she also understands things on an intuitive level rather than a rational level sometimes. And she's got to trust herself, her intuition, her hunches, because they always tend out to be on point. But it's in the resistance position, so sometimes you doubt your intuition, Cancer. You should not. They're trying to sort of nudge you in the direction of trusting in yourself and loving yourself fully, to acknowledge that your hunches are right. But also there's something here that you feel you cannot trust. Either it's the repression of their emotions, you feel like they're hiding something, or you feel like this person's got a secret. There is an energy of feeling, all caught up in those emotions about loss. But as you can see, I feel like you're listening to your guides. You want deep down, Cancer, You didn't want to walk away from this union. You don't want to walk away from this union. You actually want to be unified with this person, because as you can see, there's two faces there that become one. So I feel like you and this person, intuitively, you know that they are meant for you, and they know that they are meant for you also. You know, they're really highlighting all the stars coming out of the crown chakra. So I feel like the challenge for this month in particular is about that deep knowing. What is meant for you will never pass you by. Positive affirmations and trust will bring you what you need. So they're indicating you just know. So surrender to the process. Everything happens in divine order. I do not recommend anyone waiting. Getting on with your life, because a watch pot never boils, Cancer. People don't realize this. They're like, maybe I should message them. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do that. No. Get on with your life, and it will all come together as it's meant to. But if you go searching and seeking and all of those things, your energy is not in the direction where it should be. Where it should be. Okay? So just be mindful of that. Now, the outcome position, the moon card. There's a lot, as I said, the 18 is the moon card. So this person is doing a lot of soul searching. They're having a bit of a dark night of the soul. But also, this is your unified position. You and this person are seeing this relationship very clearly in the weeks ahead. And I feel like this person is metamorphosizing. They're releasing any of their fears, any of their illusions, anything that they caused you confusion. I feel like their emotions are going to come to the surface, and they're making voluntary changes. They want to change, Cancer. They want to change for their highest good. Now, you could be dealing with another Cancerian, but what I get here is that you are guarded against this person now because they hurt you intrinsically. So I feel like you're keeping your eyes wide open, but you know, those pincers are there for a reason. And now, I don't know, they're showing me an image, Cancer, because we just come out of Cancer season, right? And it must have been a bit of a rough ride for you. It was a rough ride for a lot of people with emotions. I mean, we all got emotions, but they're showing me an image of something that I find very, very funny. And I saw it like weeks and weeks ago when we were coming into Cancerian season in the first place, and it just made me chuckle because I've got a lot of Cancerian friends, and I was like, could be the truth actually. And it was this crab, a real crab, who had like a pistol, a gun in their hand, right? And I was like, whoa, that's a little bit, and it was like a funny meme, but it was like, welcome to Cancerian season, and I was like, you know, and it said, because you just don't know what emotions you're going to get, so you're prepared to fight the emotions and also battle, and you know, because Cancerians are such peaceful creatures, but cross them, oh my gosh, I would not want to cross a Cancerian, okay? So I really felt, and they're showing me that meme image again, so either you've just witnessed that, or you just saw it, or it came up in your feed, or that is how you're feeling, like you had to be very protective and felt a little bit bitey in the last couple of weeks. They're indicating that that is going to dissipate, that's going to go away, and you're going to feel a lot more calm within your situation. But this person, your twin flame, is acknowledging emotions that they've buried very deep. And when you get the moon card, it is about, you know, current conditions are not necessarily a reflection of the truth of the situation. There's something, an undercurrent going on here. Okay, so this person is going to tell you the truth of what's going on, and I feel like it's going to arise at a surprising moment. So a watch pot never boils. If you're looking for it, it never happens, but just when you take your eye off the boil, all of a sudden we got a winner, right? So we got the Chariot card as well. Now the Chariot card is two energies they're throwing up for me. One is motivation to move on without this twin flame, because you've gone through enough. You may be focusing on your career at this time. You may be using your intuition and thinking, well, this is not going to happen. So at this time, I am going to move forward and think about myself and my future. And the moon card is the flip, where it's like something unexpected is coming to the surface, and it's going to plot twist the whole thing. And you may be, you know, just as when you're walking away from them, they're coming back. And I feel like that's an energy that is very dominant in this reading. Also, the Chariot card indicates that you and this person can have a successful union, Cancer. You can overcome the obstacles, the challenges in this union, and you can spiritually ascend, but you need to take action. And I feel like both of you have gone on a spiritual journey, because this card is about journeys. So I feel like that's actually happened. But you and this person, I feel, will be motivated to actually work things out, be honest, because they're showing me the palms open, wide open. Like, it's almost like showing each other your hands. You know, like in poker, you show your person your hand. That came up in the Virgo reading as well. It's like, if you couldn't quite decode how the other person felt, towards the end of the month, you're definitely going to be able to be aware of how they feel. They're going to tell you, and I feel you're going to take it from there, so you can overcome the obstacles. Okay. I feel like this person is taking action towards you. They're going to tell you a secret, or they're going to tell you something that you did not know about how they feel about you, and I feel like it's positive. The Chariot card is a victory card. It is a positive energy. Now, what is the heart of the matter? I mean, can we get a Spirit gives you the exact card you're meant to see, Cancer, all of the time. We got the mature man, and in the tarot deck, the mature man is the Emperor card, which is what you got right there. And right here, this is also the Emperor card in this deck. Authority, someone who's mature, someone who may be even seeking guidance as to what to do with relationships. Now, straight away, you're maturing, Cancer. This is the heart of the matter for you. But it's also, you come to me in respect. You come to me in, an energy that I can trust. If you either come to me wanting to settle down and build a future, and we can work this out, and we plan and sort of come together, or you're done. So I feel like, as you can see, this person's almost like a bouncer. They're standing there like, no, if your name's not on, you're not coming in. So I feel very much like you're being very discerning about who and what you let into your life at this time. Very important, even when it comes to your twin flame, because that is going to be the closest energy you allow to get to your soul. Okay, so I feel like you're being very discerning. It's almost like, have you built a solid pillar? No, turn back around, come back when you have. So I feel very much like you're owning it. You're building a solid foundation for yourself. You may be focusing on your career, all the other things that need attention, and it's almost like you're just waiting for the right moment and for them to show you. Because you've spiritually ascended, you are maturing, so you expect them to meet you on your vibration. Now, what is the challenge here in this situation? The challenge. Okay. So the challenge here, excuse me, the challenge here is the Magician card, awareness. So the awareness is that you and this person, you know that this person's twin flame, they know. So both of you, you're magnetizing them. You're trying to turn your visions into reality. You wanted this at one point really badly, obsessively even. I mean, we all go to that position where we're obsessed about something, because the Magician card, I say obsession because the Magician has absolute concentration, like laser focus on the object of their desire. Okay, so the Magician card, I feel like you tried to manifest this person, and I feel like this person, as you can see, like the crown chakra is like there's flame. So there is a deep awareness here of you manifesting this person. But there's unfulfilled potential in this relationship because it's in the resistance position. It's in the challenge position. So, this relationship has the power to be something really special, really awesome, to be everything that you ever wanted. There is the power for you and this person to accomplish a really great, structured, wonderful, loving, caring relationship. But one person is avoidant. One person is scattered in their energy and wasting time is what they're giving me here. Now, what is below you? You're pretty bored with this situation. You're pretty fed up. Okay, discontent and boredom. This person, you may have felt like played with your emotions, made you feel like you're not enough, and you may feel like anybody else who comes towards you, who shows any bit of attention towards you, Cancer, you may be grateful for the attention, but they're not the twin flame. There's something here where you're like feeling a little bit unfulfilled. Now, in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, you know what I'm going to show you? I'm going to show you the Four of Cups. They always want me to show you the Four of Cups. Can you please guide me? Where is the Four of Cups for my beautiful... Okay. Okay, so they're indicating someone's got a very, very itchy nose. So if that is you, there's something in this message for you. Very itchy nose. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Yeah, then there's something in this message for you. I don't feel like you're going to sneeze, but I feel like it's an itchy nose. I've got an itchy eye now, but because of it. But yeah, so itchy nose, if that's you. There's something in this whole reading for you. As you can see, Four Cups. The cups that have been presented to this person, they're feeling pretty fed up. It's not what they wanted. The opportunities have not been fulfilling, and I feel very much like Spirit's going to come on in and give you another opportunity for something more emotionally fulfilling. That's what you're hoping for. Deep down, you know that there is something else, but you just can't see it right now, because what you can see is the emptiness or the shadows, because you're twin flame and you have not come into some sort of connection. So I feel like you cannot see right now that things are about to get better, but you can feel deep down intuitively that something is about to change. Okay, it's just like that thunder that I was hearing earlier in the distance. You can hear a rumbling. You know something's coming. You can't see it yet, but you can sense that there is something. Okay, now what is in the past? And we got above you, intuition. So 6 of Wands here. In the past, victory and success. You may have at one point had a very successful union with this person. At one point, this person was everything you ever wanted, everything you ever dreamed of. And this person, either they may have reached out to you recently with a message, because 6 of Wands is a message card. It is about good news or some sort of recognition. I feel like you may have even felt like this person, they never really... They never really, how do you put that? They never really put you and them in the spotlight. I mean, they never really showed your relationship off, is what I'm kind of getting from this card. And I feel like there's a lack of confidence. There's a giving up here. There's something also about ego here. I'm going to pull a quick card on that to see what that is, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please... Whoa. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay, so the 2 of Swords indicates if this person has been at a stalemate, or they have been... there's been a lot of uncertainty here, because I feel like, yeah, there's uncertainty. It's like they didn't want to show your relationship off in public. They didn't want to put a label on it. They didn't want to, and you're like, what's going on here? It's causing confusion. This person, they're no longer sort of uncertain, or they're no longer considering their options, whether that's career or whether it's to be in love or not be in love. This person, they cannot deny it. They want to make you an offer. This person's coming on in. Now, either they have already just messaged you recently, if not, they're about to, okay? The Ace of Wands indicates they have an urge to reach out to you. They find you very attractive in a kind of a, physical way, but also I feel in a inspirational kind of way as well. Mentally, they know that they want you. They know it. And physically, I feel like the same thing. So I feel like they are absolutely, they've made a decision. Now, Cancer, remember, they've made a decision. That doesn't mean you've made a decision, because I feel like at one point you made a decision, but they made it difficult, or there was complexities that prevented this relationship from going on. I feel like you've got the upper hand now, and it's not a game, okay? But I do feel like you have to, rather than keep asking yourself, what do you, you want someone to love you, or you want this person to love you, you're loving you. This person should meet you halfway. You shouldn't be, you should be wondering if the love that they're offering is acceptable. That's what they keep giving me. So I feel like there's someone very protective over you, helping you guide your way through this relationship. We've got intuition. So again, this is Virgo energy. I think I did say we've got Aries, we've got Virgo, we've got and double Cancerian energy here. So you could be dealing with another Cancerian, you could be dealing with an Aries or a Virgo. Intuition is key. There's a door opening here. They're indicating that door is widening. There is a karma happening here. And I feel like you're coming back to your center. You're using your spiritual gifts. You're connecting to your psychic self. And I feel like there's just a deep knowing. You just know. There's an awareness. You and this person just know that you're meant to be. Now, what is in the near future? Whoa, they want me to go again as well. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Okay. We have Triumph. This is the Chariot card. They're coming towards you. Okay, that's the energy that is coming through again. Disruption, the Tower, and suffering and silence. Now, interesting, this energy. I tell you why. Because the Tower card indicates if there's something that's keeping you stuck, you and this person are in a stalemate energy. The Tower, it basically connects to that thunder and lightning that I was hearing, the thunder that I was hearing earlier. Basically, a lightning bolt hits the Tower, puts it on fire, so the two figures, they leap into the unknown. That's in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. They have to take a leap of faith, because the way it is right now, the Tower is a prison. Something is keeping someone stuck. And you're going round and round circles on something. There has to be an epiphany moment or a lightning bolt moment, or fate has to intervene to break up the energy, to stop this relationship from going round and round in circles, and to actually release yourselves from whatever pattern is holding you back. It's an opportunity to shift the energy, a sudden upheaval that takes away something but gives you an opportunity to rebuild bigger, better, okay? So I feel like there's an awakening here. Disruption, it's an awakening. Not many people like a rude awakening. And I feel like this person, your twin flame, is receiving a rude awakening. You may have even sometimes wondered if you're crazy, Cancer, if maybe the twin flame journey does not exist, or maybe you feel like it's one-sided. That's not the truth of the situation. You know, there is love here, but we got that Nine of Swords here, so suffering in silence. I feel like you're deciding to walk away, and you're shocking this person. That's what I feel from this energy. I'm going to pull a card on it just to clarify. But the Nine of Swords basically says there's a lot of anxiety. It may make you fear to disrupt the energy in this way by walking away suddenly and going, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I'm at breaking point, I'm done. You actually teach another person they can't go round and round in circles with you like forever. They have to get off that fence. They have to make a decision. And that's when I feel like they're coming running towards you. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. You're looking at your investment into what you've been growing with this person so far. The Seven of Pentacles says, can we save this? And if not, I'm walking away. The Seven of Pentacles says, I did all of this hard work. I planted all these seeds. I didn't come this far just to get to this far, but the only thing I've received from this is one pentacle. There's still a lot to come in the future, but it is a long process that is drawn out. You do have the patience to wait all that time, but the patience will be, you won't mind having that patience as long as that person meets you halfway. If it's two people working towards something to overcome obstacles, then cool. But if it's just you standing on a bridge, asking someone to join you on that bridge and work on something, and they're not even stepping one step onto that bridge, then I feel like you're walking off the bridge and saying, I can't do this anymore. So I feel like you're weighing up your options here in this card as to whether you can save this. And I feel like you're looking at this one pentacle. And look how sad that person is. It's like, wow, I worked so hard on this. I surrendered myself. I sacrificed so much for this. I put so much care, love, attention into this. And this is the only thing that's come out of it. That one pentacle. I really feel like you're done. Okay? That teaches this person to get off their you-know-what and either come towards you and overcome the obstacles and work with you, or you're gone. Okay, now I suspect that this person is actually going to gallop right towards you, because this is the Chariot card and it says triumph. So it's a very positive energy. It is someone being motivated, being given that kick up the you-know-what that they need to recognize that they're about to lose you. And I mean for good, for real. Not one where you're like, yeah, you know what, well, I'm not going to speak to you or anything like that. And then a week later, you're like, I miss you. You know, we've all been there doing that as well. I laugh at myself sometimes at the things I used to do when I was younger and go, oh gosh, come on, really? Really? But I was immature, you know, and impulsive. So, which is really wonderful and exciting, but it created a lot of dramatic kind of moments in my life that perhaps I did not necessarily need. So the triumph, though, is that this person comes towards you and wants to win you back, or wants to sort of at least open up to a dialogue to overcome the obstacles. Most important, they want to take action. Now, let's see. What is your advice to yourself? What is your advice to yourself? Cancerians, what is the advice to self? Trapped in fear. Eight of Swords. Self-imposed restrictions, but the Eight of Air often means a release from denial, because we're seeing things super clearly. You're seeing things as they truly are, and that's what gives you the courage, the freedom to walk away and say, I can't do this, okay? You're not trapped. As you can see, there's a brighter day there. There's a sun shining through. Often when you get the Eight of Swords, it means that there is a way out, but we cannot see it at this moment in time because we're burying ourselves in anxiety. So you may feel a little bit like, I don't know what to do, but using your intuition is how you're going to get through this. Now, what is the external circumstances in this union? The external circumstances, the environment. What is going on there for my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? You want those? Thank you so much. They just said top one, so I'm going to obviously take top one. Mental conflict. Right now, the external circumstances are stalemate. Nothing's happening. Uncertainty, fear. Two of Swords says it's time to compromise. It's time to make a decision. And so it basically means the circumstances right now is two people sitting on a fence, not making any movement. So that's why there has to be this little bad boy coming through to make a disruption, to shake up the energy, to actually give you a chance to crumble something in order to rebuild it. Okay, now what is a hope and fear? They want two in this position, okay? Hope and a fear, double three. When you start to see double numbers, synchronicities, it means there is change afoot. So double three, recognition and reward. You just want this person to recognize how much hard work it is to put, to invest in a relationship, and you want to work towards something for long-term security. The next card up from this is the Four of Pentacles, which is long-term security. So you want to finish something that you were building with this person and make a solid foundation with this person. That is your hope. Your fear here is that you feel like either they may have someone else, a third-party situation, or you may feel like that something is preventing this person from coming back into union with you. There is a fear here with that. So you may feel also the fear is that this person offers no support in the union at this time, and you cannot see how that's going to change. They're having their own spiritual ascension elsewhere. Their ascension is not your business until such time as they join you on that bridge, right? The Three of Wands is partnerships and alliances. As you can see, two people reaching out to each other. Even though it's a Three of Wands, it means an expansion of opportunities. It means that the energy changes. Whatever you've been waiting for, now is the right moment to reach out to each other. So I feel like this person is going to reach out towards you. You're hopeful of that. As you can see, you want this person to be supportive. You want to cling on to this person. You want to be with this person. You want them to cling to you. Obviously in a healthy way. Some clinging energies are healthy. You know, you stick together through thick and thin, through the storm. You're together. You're a stronger force. And I feel like that is what is about to happen. As you can see, there's bunting there, which is celebration. Partnerships and alliances in a very, very positive way. It's you and them against the world. Again, the fear here is that this person does not offer support. And again, I feel like you may feel like this person's got someone else or something else that is preventing them from getting into this union. Now, the rest of the cards they want is the outcome. Ooh. Interesting. We've got deception and envy. The Seven of Swords. As I said, this person's still got to work on their energy of not telling you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay, I said that it's going to take some work, but also I feel like this person is lifting the mask. They are starting to see, okay, something a little bit more clearly where they've been deluding themselves. I'm going to pull a card on it. It has come up for a reason. So deception and envy. I'm not sure what the envy part is about. Because the Seven of Swords is an avoidant energy, someone who runs away from something, someone who can be dishonest, someone who is... so let's have a look at that. But we've got Eight of Wands, which is movement forward, accelerated motion, but it's also... Eight of Wands is about good news coming towards you. So let's have a look at this card first. Deception and envy. Can you please clarify? Whoa. I mean, we're getting the same cards for this person. Look at it. We got the Queen of Swords again. In the reverse, someone who's very rigid in the way that they are, and someone who is not speaking their truth. They're not speaking how they truly feel. This person, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, they do want to repair things. They are quite ambitious, but they do want to repair things. We got the Nine of Wands as well, wounded warrior energy. They're still very guarded. So either this person is trying to lift their mask. I mean, the Four of Cups in the reverse indicates that there is a new love option coming in for you as well if you do not want your twin flame. That's like a plot twist right at the end. That's obviously what this Moon card is also about. But they're indicating here, this person is still avoidant in their energy. Okay, so they're still working through these things, and whilst they are working through them, there is a new option in love coming towards you. I will address that in the singles love reading, because this reading is going to be long enough already. But we have accelerated motion, so it does indicate though that there is a wish coming true here for you. Okay, as you can see, this person's wishing upon a star. Accelerated motion indicates you're going to be able to overcome the obstacles quite quickly with this person, but they must release their mask. They must open up. Easier said than done. You can't make another person do what they don't want to do. They have to come to you and make the changes. And I feel like you're walking away from that. That's what I mean. I feel like you walk away from this to teach them about your boundaries before this person comes towards you and leaves that mask behind, okay? And the accelerated motion is good news coming towards you. So I feel like also the sacral chakra is very important because it asks, sacral chakra is about I want. So it asks you, what do you want, Cancer? What is it that you want? And whatever you're wishing for, it looks like it will come true, but this person has to address their avoidance. That is one of the things they're meant to learn. I'm going to pull another card on accelerated motion. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Hermit. Yeah, so they're indicating that you will walk away, you will be in a solitary energy to think about things. I mean, I know you're already there, but this person's going to come back on in. I feel, right at the beginning, I said to you, that card said there's going to be, like, this is the one time that they will come back, and et cetera, et cetera. This could be the one. And I said, I don't feel like that. I don't feel like this is the one time. I feel like there is another time. Okay, so I feel like this time they come through, they're in the same energy, the dipping of the toe energy. But your boundaries are different this time, and I feel like you're walking away from it into a solitary energy first. You're moving forward without them, and that's when they then come right back in and they change. Can you show me after Cancerians walk away? What happens when Cancerians walk away? Can you please? Whoa, that's quite a lot. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. You cannot write this. You cannot write this. Oh my gosh. Okay, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. If you withdraw your investment in this relationship, Cancer, look who comes to talk. The Queen of Swords is now in the upright. Someone who is opening themselves up. Someone who wants to be totally honest with you. This is Libran energy. Someone who wants to come back into balance. The Eight of Pentacles is now also in the upright. This person has been working on themselves. They want to work on themselves. You actually spurn them off, wanting to fix whatever it is that they need fixing to come towards you to talk. And the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, is also in reverse. You cannot write this. Spirit gives you the exact cards you're meant to see. The Nine of Wands in the reverse indicates this person is dropping their defenses. They're opening up. They're releasing any sort of fears or paranoia, or if they were in isolation, not wanting to be with anybody, they come towards you. They're having faith that they can approach, and they come towards you, okay? The Four of Swords has returned for you. We did a shuffle right at the beginning. The Four of Swords and the Five of Cups came out. Remember that? Well, here they are again. So you're getting the same energy again to remind you. Be ready. This person is coming to talk, okay? And as you can see, it's all about perspective. Don't be focusing on what you lost, but what you're set to gain, because there is love there. There is harmony, but this person just has to recognize what they're set to lose in order to come towards you. Now, it's not a game. You shouldn't have to do this, Cancer, but that is the way humans work, unfortunately. And we got Nine of Cups, a wish fulfilled, wish fulfillment happening here, okay? Nine of Cups is whatever it is your desire. It is an achievement of desire here, okay? So I love it when Spirit does that. It pulls it completely on its head. I'm just going to give you a wisdom of the oracle before we close the reading. Thank you so much, my beautiful Cancerians. What are they meant to see? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Can you please guide them? What are they meant to see? Thank you so much. We got happy, but it is in the reverse. Okay, it's number, when you reduce it, it's number 26. So when you reduce it, 2 plus 6 is 8. And 8 is the number of the self. So where are you not happy within yourself, Cancer? Where can you build and focus upon yourself? As you can see, this, I'm going to show you in the upright. This person, you know, they're being like beamed by some sort of rainbow there, and there's an egg. So egg represents something new that hasn't been hatched yet. There's stars aligning for healing, okay? And also, you can't have a rainbow without sun, happiness, and rain, sadness, okay? So they're indicating that there has to be a journey. The journey is often painful, but it's also rewarding, and it makes something really special and unique that you don't often see, which is a rainbow, okay? So anyway, 26, let's see what it says here. I don't want to tell you anything wrong, so protection message in the reverse. Lighten up. Excuse me. Lighten up, because this is a time to be ridiculous and silly. See the world through the eyes of a clown, and don't take yourself too seriously or any situation right now too seriously. Have fun, be playful, and make laughter the order of the day. You'll be surprised how everything just falls into place when humor leads the way. Being happy and lighthearted is a wonderful icebreaker. Life is meant for play as well as work, for laughter as well as tears, for celebration as well as focus. Spirit wants to sparkle through you today. Smile and enjoy each breath and each moment. Miracles lie in the silly things today. Beautiful. Beautiful message, and a very important one as well. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, my angels. Can you please guide my beautiful? Okay. Okay. So we have two trinkets. One is the fairy trinket. So that is about a wish coming true. Okay. I close my eyes when I pick these trinkets. Of course, you have to trust me on that because you can't see my eyes. But the fairy trinket there indicates whatever it is, a wish will be fulfilled. Where would you like this? Where would you like this? Okay, I thought they would want it on the 9 of Cups, but they want it on the 8 of Wands. Good news coming on in, okay? And we also have the engagement ring. So that indicates things will be coming full circle. And there is union that is available in this twin flame union, but there's work to be done. I'm not going to blow smoke up your you-know-what. There's work to be done from both sides, of course, always, but the person who needs to do the most work, they will find the way to do the most work. Also, we've got the precious gem there, the true gem. So remember what I said about mining for gems. This person's going to dig deeper. They're going to find a way to the center, okay? Make sure that they are doing that before you open yourselves up to this person, okay? Where would you like this? Oh, now they want this one on the 9 of Cups. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, Cancer. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be in with a chance for to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is complete something in August. August is the month of completion. So whether it's change that light bulb that's been out on the corridor for a while, or whether it is go through the post that has been mounting up and you haven't opened any of your bills or any of your post. Whatever it is, complete the task. Doesn't have to be today. It can be anytime in August, but make sure you do it in August because you make way for new energy and new chapters. So it is actually quite energizing. Also, I'd love it if you could do something for you, whether that is sit on the sofa cuddled up in a duvet with your favorite glass of wine and some popcorn and watching your favorite movie all by yourself, because I want you to enjoy your company. I want you to enjoy you, your body, your mind, your energy. Okay, people forget to enjoy themselves in the moment and think, you know what, it's just me, and it feels great. Okay, or whether it is to go to a museum by yourself, or depending on the restrictions that you got in and around the world at the moment, because obviously there's major stuff going on there. Taking yourself to a movie theater, watching something, it's actually quite exhilarating and fun. So if that is something that you haven't done before and you'd like to get back to your center, do that. You don't have to tell me about it. Just put the word completed in the comments box below, and I will gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 27th of August. My guides will guide me to the person they want to read for, and we'll leave it like that. Thank you so much, my beautiful Cancerians. Love and light.